Film.
Hi! Anyway,
This is so great already.
Condo Conversation on the Move. Kristy Miles. I'm here in the Harvest Homecoming office in downtown New Albany, Indiana with Courtney Lewis. I love Courtney Lewis. I need a shirt
Oh my gosh.
that says I love Courtney
I
Lewis.
want to make buttons.
You should. Like the back in the day, like the New Kids on the Block buttons.
With my face.
Yes. Okay. So if you guys don't know, we are full swing in Harvest Homecoming mode. Okay. What does that mean to the people who may not know? Like, what is Harvest Homecoming?
Harvest Homecoming
Who
is
live under a rock?
sad life, first of all. Second of all, Harvest Homecoming is the best thing that Southern Indiana as a whole has to offer.
As a whole.
As a whole.
The whole state.
Obviously,
Obvi.
better than anything Jeff has.
Oh, no, she did!
Shots fired. Everybody knows I don't like Jeff. Actually, I'm sorry. There are like 5 places in Jeff that I like.
Where?
Parlor.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, we'll count the inside and outside.
But once
as
Parlor
students.
has fake grass, that bothers me as an environmental person.
Ooh, I like it because there aren't bugs.
Okay, well that's a win. That's a
You don't
W.
have to cut it.
But what about the dogs that come around all the time? Do they pee on the fake grass?
Probably.
I mean, no shade to Parlor because I love
Parlor.
and those drinks, the food, the atmosphere, but the grass or
Fake grass.
Fake
And not
grass.
grass.
not grass. At least you have to mow it.
Mow it.
Look, what's the word? Shave it, mow it.
Whatever people do to it.
Anyway, other places in Jeff that you like. 'Cause
Mr. Icy's Brain Freeze is my favorite place in Jeff.
Mr. Icy's Brain Freeze.
Favorite place in Jeff.
Is that that
hands down.
place? You have to go around a corner,
It's behind Red Yeti.
and they put the little alcohol in the ices.
Yes.
I think doesn't Dana own that?
I don't know, but bless. Yes. It's a blessing.
It
It's
is
my favorite
good.
place in
It
Jeff.
is good.
Hands down
and
favorite place.
then so we got 2. Oh. Is Wild Eggs considered Jeffersonville?
It is. But I don't like that one. I like
Yes,
the
you
one-
do. She likes it. My friend's own
I love that Wild Egg.
Love.
It's so good.
So good.
I love the food. I do like that you can always get into that one like a lot quicker.
Which is funny.
Yes.
Because, usually a Wild Eggs, you have about a 40, 50 minutes.
Forever.
Especially the one downtown Louisville.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that building's so cool.
Yeah.
But
really it is.
Like if I'm hungry, I want to eat.
It's true.
I can't wait 45 minutes. Because 45 minutes and you gotta sit down, it's a whole hour, and then I'm hungry, and then everybody's gotta die.
Everybody's gotta
gotta die.
Ooh, and whenever I get pew. I hate that. If I'm hungry, I take it to that next level.
Me too.
And I start yelling at my husband, and then he's like, "You must be hungry," and I'm like, "Exactly. So that means let's go."
Yes.
And then he just looks at me like, "Don't talk to me like that," and I'm like, "Sorry, babe.
I'm hungry.
But I'm hungry." And then I eat.
And I'm like, oh, look at you, you're so handsome.
Right?
Mhm.
Come give me a kiss.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, other places in Jeff.
I mean, really, that's probably it.
Okay, moving on. So anyway, we're
Harvest Homecoming. though.
Harvest Homecoming is
We have so many things. So we just had a parade yesterday that was tons of fun.
Yeah.
It was hot as,
I don't know what.
ooh, Lord. I prefer my Harvest Homecoming to be like 65, 70.
But when was the last time that it was 65, 70?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Hashtag global warming.
Right? It's real.
It's real.
Sorry.
I mean, I want to come to Harvest Homecoming because I remember when I was growing up, sweaters
Yes.
and layering. I
Boots.
mean, boots.
Mhm.
Oh, the phone's ringing.
Oh, can't answer it.
But so Harvest Homecoming is a festival in Southern Indiana
Yes.
in downtown New Albany.
Yes.
How many blocks is it?
It's like 6-ish blocks.
Because it's huge.
It's really big. We have food booths, craft booths, but that is not the whole festival.
That is not the whole
It is
festival.
not the whole festival. We
Let's talk about it.
had our first event in August.
In August?
August.
Wow. What was that?
We crowned our queens at the Miss Harvest Homecoming pageant.
Oh, I want to go next year.
You
Can I
should-
just?
Yes, you can come.
Can I
with
host
me.
it?
Oh. You know what? Let's get to that point and see. Honestly, I feel like you would really bring something to it that we don't currently have.
Can I come out with a Beyonce routine? A full out 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let me tell you something. Every single year, one of my events is the Harvest Homecoming Luncheon. You guys should get tickets. We still have some available. Holler at me.
Holler at her.
It is every year. My one request is a Beyonce element.
Yes.
Every single year.
Every event should have a Beyonce level element.
Let me be in charge. It'll be a Beyonce themed Harvest Homecoming.
It's finally somebody that really understands my language.
Yes.
So Harvest Homecoming, 6 blocks. But let's talk about the luncheon. Actually, let's start first. How did it even come about? Like, how did this even happen?
There were a group of friends. It was called the Pumpkin Festival. And they just wanted to create something that people could come back to and enjoy in downtown New Albany.
Okay.
And it's grown over, this is our 51st year.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah. It's older than me. By a lot, because I'm young.
Hello.
But it's
So
just
funny.
grown so much with all of our volunteers kind of coming up with ideas, the community saying, we would like to see X, Y, or Z, and so we figure it out.
So we were kind of jumping all over the place, but what is your role in the whole Harvest Homecoming situation?
I am one of 16 vice presidents.
Hey now.
Yeah.
Hello, we in there.
So our structure is
Melanin popping.
right?
I love it.
So fresh. I'm the young hot freshness.
Yes.
Anybody who knows me knows that I'm in bed by 8 o'clock every night.
Hot. Yes.
But
You're a VP.
I'm a VP. And so I'm in charge of a handful of events.
Yeah.
The opening ceremonies, which happened yesterday during the parade. So
Okay.
we just kind of get everything rolling. The kids' dog show, which I know a lot of you people have kids. It's like Westminster.
Fun.
It's like Westminster. Somebody might want to tell them to be quiet. I can hear. This is a live operating place where people work, and we have an event going on right now. We have our pumpkin decorating contest down at City Square. So,
Oh, that's so cute.
lots of kids are down there. It's really adorable. So I do the kids' dog show, which is like Westminster for children and New Albany and Harvest Homecoming.
So random.
It's really cute, but kids come down, bring their dogs, do tricks, their costumes. Come on down Monday, Riverfront Amphitheater, 5 o'clock. I also do the Harvest Homecoming Luncheon, which is
enormous, and everybody wants to go. This is embarrassing. So I looked
No
at
such thing.
Right. The last time that I Facebook messaged you, not just us texting or us talking in public or, me sending you messages on Instagram.
luncheon related.
Was luncheon related. And I was just like, hey girl. And I hate that it still keeps those messages. It's so embarrassing because I was real thirsty. I was trying to get in. I must have been off work or something. Or Mark was probably doing something.
Mark has been in the show the last few years.
Mark, AKA my brother, AKA y'all call him Smooth. I won't.
AKA Captain Thirsty.
He's probably on his way here right now.
I think he is. But I told him to bring champagne, so it's okay.
Ooh, yay. Sorry, I digress. But anyway, so this whole situation got started. It was called the Pumpkin Festival by a group of friends.
Yeah.
You are one of the VPs. We have the dog show, check, Monday.
Yes.
At the
Riverfront Amphitheater.
5 o'clock. And then the luncheon. Do they have themes to the luncheon?
Yes.
So what's this year's theme?
This year's theme is our take on music festivals.
Because they're crazy.
They're crazy and they're fun.
Yeah.
And we try to have a lot of music. We're calling it Coachella.
Okay. You know what?
So much fun though.
You all can't see my husband, but he is laughing.
So much fun. So much fun.
Coachella.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's that gonna be like? Is my brother gonna be dressed or naked this year?
Jesus,
he's been
Lord,
naked.
I want him dressed, but ladies throw him dollars. I don't know. Bring fives though, so he can buy some drinks.
So you get a group of people who are known in the community to do things for you, and that's how that works.
Hi.
I mean, you're like a madam.
You know, funny
The Harvest
story.
Homecoming madam.
Funny story. That's what Salvador and Mackenzie call me. I don't like it. I can't help it. Not my
Shout
problem.
out to Mackenzie and the Salvador Quinones.
Who will also be in the Harvest Homecoming.
Of course
luncheon.
he will. Jesus.
Yeah.
A
But
Southern Indiana favorite.
favorite's a strong word. I love you. He's lovable.
He is lovable.
He's loud.
Oh, bless his heart.
Oh.
Let's do a bless his heart. He is loud. We love you, Salvador.
I try to get him to go to church with me. He won't. I'm scared too,
Girl.
honestly, to be Be
Do you
thrilled.
want the structure of that place to fall in? I mean, no offense. Love you, Salvador.
But yeah, just a lot of my friends end up helping me out, which I appreciate greatly. I think they just want to drink for free. So
do they sponsor the alcohol there? Or is there a sponsor for alcohol?
actually we do. Monarch Beverage is a huge Harvest Homecoming sponsor this year.
Who?
This is their first year. Monarch Beverage. They're really cool. They're
Is that local?
well, actually, one of my friends, Ryan Hamill, he works for Monarch, and he's a New Albany native, and I think that he knew that there was a space for them to get involved, and so they came on board. So they're a huge sponsor. Our whole festival, as we digress again, our whole festival is volunteer powered, and everything's paid by sponsors. So
that's cool.
We're unique in that way. We don't have like a funding stream,
Okay.
We're a nonprofit organization. We're able to give back to our community in different ways, but I think, the volunteers really, I was here last night. What time did I get here yesterday? Like 6:30 in the morning, and I got home at like 9, I think. I'm not getting paid.
Oh, girl, what are we doing?
But I'm enriching my community.
You are, and
So
you
I
are
feel
all
good
about
about
New Albany, but I feel like everybody who works in this area really are like, they're all about New Albany, downtown.
Yeah.
New Albany love, the Bulldogs, the everything.
Romeo Langford, man.
Romeo Langford.
Yeah, all of those things.
All of those
All the
things.
greatness.
The Louisville versus Jeff thing. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was talking about a boutique, and they were like, oh, well, I don't go to Jeff. I don't like Jeff. And I'm like, oh, this is real. Which is funny to me because everybody knows this, but my mom is from New Albany, and my dad is from Jeff. So
Awkward.
I guess I'm
In
confused.
Clarksville,
Clarksville's different, though.
there are real nice parts of every place, and there are real not nice parts of every place.
Yeah.
But New Albany is mainly nice parts.
New Albany is really nice.
Yes.
I don't know about the knobs because I don't go. That's far away.
It is far. See,
And is there stuff out there? Are there like businesses? Like, is there a mall out there? Are there boutiques?
There's a JC.
We don't have JCs in Louisville.
It's Kroger. Like a real small.
Okay.
But if you want to go on a nice Sunday drive,
it's nice.
It's real nice.
Because it's with Harvest Homecoming. Is that considered, or not Harvest Homecoming? Huber's, is that considered Floyd Knobs?
No, Huber's is in Starlight, which is Clark County, actually.
I can't. I need a map.
Yeah, that way. And far.
And far. To me, you can't drink. Like, if I can't have this makes me sound like a real alcoholic, but I'm not. If I want to have a cocktail, I want to be able to just like maybe walk home or Uber home. You can't Uber from Huber's.
It probably costs $45.
That is dangerous.
I know.
Mark told me once that he took a Uber from downtown Louisville to someplace in New Albany, and I was like, well, you could have just asked me to take you. Like, why did you need to get an Uber? But, Mark's
extra.
He's extra.
Is that a topic, Mark? Oh,
extra. So anyway, digressing again.
Yeah.
How did you get involved in the whole aspect of Harvest Homecoming? We're really going in deep.
We are. Honestly, I wish I could remember. I have no idea.
How
I've
long
been
have you been
involved
doing it?
11 years. This is my 11th festival.
And you're so doggone young.
Thank you. Yes.
So young. But really, what made you even do it? What made you even get involved?
I love it. I think a lot of people here love it. And I'm the type of person that, like, if I'm doing something, I want to do it.
Yeah.
So that was awful after I said it out loud. I really want to be involved in things and control.
What's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Yes! Don't talk too crazy because he'll be like, you're just like that girl. Y'all both. So don't give him any ammunition.
It's okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I really wanted to help out, and I tend to once I do one thing, I'm like, oh, well, I can do this too, and I can do this too, and do this too. So I started volunteering, and the next thing you know, I'm just, doing more things and advocating for it as much as I possibly can, because I think Harvest Homecoming and New Albany are great.
Yeah.
It's all very selfish because I live here. So I just want it to be really cool too.
But it's good. I feel like that's what you should do. If you love your community, you should put your energy back into the community to make it better and better.
And that's what I do.
You do
try.
that. Okay, so Harvest Homecoming Luncheon. So it's Coachella. And what does that mean? What kind of performances are we going to see in Coachella?
So there will be That might be Mark. Did you see him? No. Ooh, a stranger. Ooh, awkward. There will be tons of stuff. The Juice Box Heroes are performing at the Riverfront, so
Juice Box Heroes.
they will be performing during.
Is that a
the
cover band?
Yes.
Okay.
Young fun cover.
Young
band.
fun. Juice Box Heroes.
Also, there's like one girl singer. Her name's Sydney Majors.
Okay.
Her voice is
On point.
so good.
Like who?
Like, she's an original.
Oh.
Yes, but she can sing so many different styles of music too.
Maybe Beyonce.
She could totally do Beyonce. Okay. I don't want to tell you what our Beyonce thing is this year, but it's so good. It's so good.
Okay.
It's
How much are tickets?
$40.
Okay. And what comes with the $40?
You get lunch. You get 2 drink tickets,
Okay. Okay.
and you get so much fun.
So much fun.
Yes.
And then is there gonna be a fashion show element to the situation?
There is. We have local New Albany boutiques.
Who's the stylist? Not me.
Actually, the boutiques are their own stylist.
Which is fair. Which is
It
very fair.
It is fair. But Dress and Dwell has been great.
Yes,
Since
yes.
they've been downtown,
Yes.
they've definitely hooked us up. But they're closing the show. We have a new place downtown, Dada Boutique.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Hi.
just stay away from here.
Oh, hey.
Dada Boutique's putting their clothes in the show this
Okay.
year.
Dada?
Dada. They're on Pearl Street.
Okay.
Super cool. It's like this whole new movement of affordable fashion and like not letting these outside forces dictate what's cool. Ooh, it's really highly recommend stopping by this place. Ben is the owner. Super cool guy.
Okay.
Like super cool clothes.
Like that.
Very reasonable price points.
Like that
Very
too.
reasonable price points.
Like
I don't
that.
think one thing is more than like $40.
Oh.
Yes.
That's really reasonable.
Yes.
I can work with that.
Yes.
Honey, is that affordable? Okay.
Him Gentleman's Boutique.
Oh, shout out to Ross.
Him dresses the guys and Diana,
Right.
which I think is so great.
Shout out to Diana.
You guys are fun. It's really okay. So it's really cool.
You know, I went to high school with Diana. I
Did
think
you really?
Maybe middle school too.
She's great.
Yeah, because her sister is my age.
Diana's awesome.
Dana and Diana, and I always get them confused. I always call them by the wrong name.
Well, I love it that Diana and Ross are Diana Ross.
Why? I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
I
And
do too.
I love her engagement ring.
Beautiful.
Whoa. I mean,
Good
is
job,
that,
Ross.
Is that Yellow Canary?
Fancy as hell is what it is. And then, actually, Brittany Knable, who you just...
Yeah.
She's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
She's making Flower Crown since we're having a
Oh,
music festival.
fun.
Yeah. So, you know, we try to show as much love to our local people as we can, and that's a good way. And we have a handful of different local artists who will be singing, and local talent like Mark and Salvador.
Talents. Ooh, gotta make them feel good.
Um,
Ooh, that talent word.
I know, right?
What is their talent? They're like the Kardashians.
Don't degrade Chloe like that. Don't degrade Chloe like that.
She's worse than all of, well,
What?
I mean, in the level of like tackiness, I mean, you know, we got Kim first,
Okay.
then Kylie, and then
blessed.
Chloe, and then Courtney is like normal.
Do you follow Nori's Black Book on Instagram?
No, and I don't follow any of the Kardashians at all.
Okay, you don't have to follow any of them, but
Yeah.
follow Nori's Black Book.
Nori's Black Book.
Yes.
Put that down.
All she
Nori's.
does is make fun of all of them.
Oh. Okay, I'll do that.
Yes.
Instagram, Twitter.
Instagram.
On it.
Like every time there's like a picture, she's like, oh, poor Saint, not contributing to the brand once again. I keep getting him gigs. It's costing me Yeezys. She don't
But
play.
how cute is Saint?
Adorable.
Oh my gosh.
But apparently not very profitable in the Northwest world.
And North was just in a fashion show.
I know. She talks about that too.
I
No,
mean, but
thank
Kim, if my, never mind.
You know what? You know what I think? I think that anybody, I'm not going to insult anybody's hustle.
And I agree. You know,
And-
she's out there making big coins.
Yes.
Not bitcoins, but big
Big.
coins.
Yes.
I mean, she's been able to parlay her whole entire
Cohen.
into an empire. I mean,
If only.
and a lot of girls are trying.
Mhm.
A lot of girls are trying. It's
Like the rest
more
of her sisters.
Like the rest of her sisters. And,
Except
you
for
know,
Chloe.
And Courtney.
Mm.
I like Courtney.
What'd she do?
I don't really know what Courtney does, and that's okay.
Don't want to salt anybody's hustle. Good
But
for them.
I just, one day their faces are gonna fall off, but we're not gonna. Okay, so let's talk about this. So this is always really interesting to me because I'm gonna get a little semi-serious here, fake serious, fake deep. But so I always think it's very interesting, and I love the fact that as a woman of color, that you're involved in all these elements of New Albany, which is it's diverse-esque, sort of, kind of. I mean, like when you go to things, are you typically the only?
Yeah, a lot.
And you represent.
I do my best, but also I think that it's an opportunity to like bridge some gaps. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And
in
I feel
a
that way
lot of
too about
ways.
myself.
In a lot of ways too. Like a lot of things that I do, I'm on the younger end of the scale.
True. So you have that double thing going
Yeah.
on.
There are a couple people. One of them's over there. We can't see her. Took me a very long time to explain what a hashtag was to her. Very long time. But also she's taught me a lot of things. Like how to measure. I'm still not really good at it, but I kind of get like anything that she could look at that and say that's 22 by 44. I don't know how big that is.
Or maybe 60 by 48, but
whatever.
And who is this lovely lady over here?
That is Tracy. Tracy is actually the VP of the luncheon that we do every year.
Tracy, you want to come say hi?
And
she says no.
She's tan. Tracy doesn't know what Facebook is, first of all.
Nope.
But she's all tan and sexy. She just got back from vacation yesterday.
Has some good color.
And she's got that good hair.
Oh, she does. Team Curly.
Yes.
Team Curly.
Yeah.
But, I think everything I do is an opportunity to, like,
enlighten.
And not even in, like, I'm not Oprah, so I'm not trying to make everything a teachable moment.
That's good to know. That's good.
I think there are ways you can do that just, like, by the way you behave and, like, the things that you do and, so.
Very true.
I want to, everybody knows I can get a little, when I have to, when I'm pushed. But I'm in a new place on a new journey. I read a lot of books and listen to a lot of podcasts.
And that's
calm. Yes. But, I do. I'm a brown girl, and a lot of the things I do aren't brown. And that's okay.
That is okay.
As long as everybody's open to different ways of doing things and thinking about things and kind of having a language about it.
Yeah.
So.
And you haven't gotten too much pushback about doing things, have you?
No. My black family sometimes tells me everything I do is a little too white. We're having cousin dinner tonight, though, so I'm sure I'll get it again. But
I feel like you're a good example of someone to look up to for the younger girls who may not feel like they can get involved or they can do things. They can always say, well, yes, I can. They can say to themselves, yes, I can, because I know Courtney Lewis, and Courtney Lewis is out there making moves, and maybe I should ask her how I can also get involved as a little young brown girl who might want to get involved.
Absolutely. Actually, my oldest niece, Malia, volunteered
Did you say
yesterday.
Malia? Like Obama?
She probably thinks she's better than Malia Obama. She's got an attitude besides all outdoors. I love her, though.
Bless her heart.
She's blessed. She's an amazing little baller, too. But she wanted to volunteer out of nowhere. And so yesterday she helped me with the parade. And, things like that to me are kind of like our purpose in general, not to get too heavy. But, like doing things that make other people want to do good things and contribute.
Yeah.
So, that was great. I mentor a couple little girls.
Yeah.
One of them is a lot like me. She's a little brown girl like me.
Yeah.
She went to the same elementary school. But
where'd you go to elementary school?
Slate Run.
Okay.
Back
Where'd you go to middle school?
Hazelwood.
I don't know where that is. And high school?
New Albany.
Of course you did.
Yes.
When you were growing up, was it like any type of issues? Like there was no drama or anything when you were growing up being a brown girl? Oh.
I remember the first time I got called the N-word.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's not, well.
My mama went to her house and knocked on her door. I was like, your daughter called my daughter the N-word, and it better not happen again.
Oh no. I've been called colored, but I've never been called the N-word.
Wow. That's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Especially because you're so much younger. Like, you would think that that's like, well, let me not sound ignorant. I was going to say that would be gone, but it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
And, it's not good that it's not gone, but it's not surprising that it's not gone.
True.
And I also can't hold on to it not being gone.
There you go.
So
just got to keep it pushing.
Yeah.
And do the best you can to be the example that you are.
Like some people are dumb. You can't fix it. You just gotta. I know a lot of dumb people. Half of it doesn't have to do with race either. They're just dumb.
Word. Word. Okay, let's talk about, is there anything else we need to talk about with Harvest?
It's great. Come down. Booths start Thursday. You can
What
still
time
get
Thursday?
noon.
Okay.
Luncheon. You can still get tickets, so give me a call.
What's your contact information for the kids who want to contact you?
Don't call me.
Do you have a Harvest Homecoming email address?
I do. It's
So there you go.
C. Lewis
Let's
at
keep it business.
harvesthomecoming.com.
Say it again.
C. Lewis Harvest at shoot, man.
Jeez.
The internet is hard, isn't it?
The internet is hard.
C. Lewis at harvesthomecoming.com.
Okay, now let's talk about something a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
Well, not more fun because this is fun.
Nothing's more fun.
Okay, let's talk insecurity.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I called it insecurity because I just got done watching Insecurity.
Yes.
But Insecure.
Yes.
So, what do you think about the season? Now that the season is wrapped, and for those of you who haven't watched it, sorry for your luck. We're going to talk about it anyway.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, so what do you think about Nathan? What's wrong with Nathan?
Honestly, I think either he has a baby mama somewhere.
Really?
Like in Texas. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or I think he has some like legit mental health issues.
And I feel like if it's mental health, like I think everybody, African American, person of color, is like really diving into that whole aspect of their lives.
Because it's not talked about.
Because it's not
very
talked
much.
about.
Yeah.
But if they do that, I feel like that's right in line with like the culture.
Yes.
So I feel like that's a thing, but I
Yes.
don't feel like he has like a secret wife and kids somewhere. Like everybody, or he's not a felon.
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I want to know though. I was hoping that whole episode where she was like all in her head checking her phone, I was like, he's gonna pop up. It's okay, don't worry, he's gonna pop up, and then he didn't. And
I mean, that show will have you going crazy.
Yes.
Screaming at the TV screen,
Yes.
and it's only 30 minutes long.
it's not long enough at all.
It's not. Okay, let's talk Asian Bae. Alexander Hogue. What's it? Hogue?
Don't even care.
Don't even care. He is sorry, honey, the finest. He
Hands
is
down.
the finest.
And you know, I was in love with Dro until he showed up.
Who's Dro? Oh,
Just like he's so tall. Oh, I love it.
No,
Just so
you know what?
tall.
Even though I don't even know him, I still feel like a personal anger towards him because he's like married on the show and
But
with
it's
Molly.
their situation.
But do you really think it's a situation? I feel like he's lying to Molly.
Oh, I don't think he is because he always tells his
But
wife.
Candace never talks about it. Candace has never been like, "Hey, girl, I heard you was with my man the other night." Like, I would have to
Okay,
talk
but
about
how do
it.
you see? I would too because
I
I
would
was nosy.
Yeah. So you're still seeing my man? Oh,
Yeah.
it's just, like I can't. I don't understand how open relationships work, and
Well,
I never will. But
Neither do I. I mean, another situation. Everybody have to die.
everybody had to die.
Like I just don't. I'm not
that cool.
Maybe I'm insecure. I
Maybe
don't
not.
know. See what I did there? That was a play on
Ladies
words.
look, okay? I know I look nice, but not my husband.
I'm not a fighter,
Woo!
but I would probably like throw a lot of things. And I'm so good with words.
You are good with
Somebody feel bad, real bad at the end of the day. Everybody.
straight face. I can't even do it. Okay, so I hope the next season that Issa Rae starts to really talk about like her own life without a man because
Yes.
all
It's
her
all revolved around a man.
right, and I just feel like that's a bad message because I mean girls already feel bad about themselves.
Yeah.
We don't need to feel bad about
A man.
a man. I mean, we already have to think about like our bodies, our
Yeah.
hair, our lashes, our brows,
Paying our bills.
paying our bills, having those Louboutins and those Gucci bags,
Being equal to men in the workplace.
equal pay. Oh,
Being equal to men in all things because we are very capable and
even
competent.
in tennis, but you know,
Whatever. Yeah.
you know, I got a long way to go.
Amen.
But I want to look at Issa and be like, oh yeah, she's out there really doing what girls like us do.
Yeah.
You know, focusing on our careers.
I
and
will
not so
say
much
though,
men.
I do think I read this quote one time
Okay.
in all of my inspirational journey.
Darn memes.
They are.
They're the worst.
But it was talking about, you know, you have to be whole for somebody to love you and you have to love yourself.
That's absolutely true.
But that's also a lot of pressure.
Well, as someone, I'm an advocate, as someone who had to deal with her stuff 1st before I fell in love.
Yeah.
It was true.
Yeah.
Like I was so clouded by my own mess that I couldn't even
Be open enough.
I couldn't even be a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't even know how to love anybody.
Yeah.
And then I kind of had to get to the root of my issues. And even once we got together, I still had issues, and we had to go to therapy together and
Which I think so many
figure it
people
out.
should do.
Real therapy. I mean,
I think,
no shade
yeah.
to a pastor or anything, but it's
No.
like,
But it's so helpful to have someone else that isn't in your life every day.
Yeah.
Like, to be able to talk to them.
And to see the mess
Yeah.
and identify the mess
And
on an
help
equal
you
playing field.
Get tools to, like, work through it.
Right.
We don't all have all the tools in our box we need.
No, and I don't know everything. That's why I do this, so I can talk to people who do know the things.
I think I know most things.
Yeah, I mean, you probably do. You're so... I can't. Okay. Now I gotta figure out how I can find...
How do we segue from me knowing everything?
Right. Okay, so
It's hard, I know.
speaking of life, you know, are you single right now?
I am.
Why she say it so fast? What are you looking
See
for?
Lewis at Harvest Homecoming Talk.
As someone
bless.
who's so accomplished, who's probably
I'm not
intimidated.
that accomplished.
But you know, on the outside, you know how guys
Yeah.
are. Guys sometimes they get intimidated. They don't know how to identify that
they're
intimidation.
so sensitive.
So,
Oh my lord.
girl. How do you, or what do you look for in a man? And you know, what's the timeline?
You know,
Wait a minute.
whatever the Lord has planned for me is what the timeline is.
Jesus.
Yes.
What are you looking for? What do you want?
I like him tall.
Tall with long hair, Asian, from Insecure.
Yeah. That'd be real helpful. I think he's got a woman though on Instagram.
Okay, so here's the
And
thing.
she's a black girl.
So, I think so too.
Yeah.
But he is Latin and Asian.
Stop.
But I think his origin is Australian because I heard him talking and he has an accent. I was like, wait, is he Australian too? Australian, Asian, Latin bae?
If you have an accent, I'll interview you.
Just talk to her like you do. Like,
Yeah, you can fake it. I don't care.
Just the accent though.
Yeah, nothing else, please. You know, honest, real talk is what the kids
It's
say.
like I'm talking to myself here.
I don't have like a type.
And that's good.
Yeah, I just want somebody who's like funny,
Nice.
and nice, like so
Respectful.
nice, very respectful.
Won't call you outside your name.
They gonna get it too.
Huh. Won't they?
They gonna get it. Yeah, just that wants to have fun.
Do you want to have kids?
I do.
Do you really?
So many.
Well, whoa. Okay, I think your sister has that covered. She's good, sis. You got all the kids, and you still want to have kids? You
Babies
just say
and blessings.
5?
My sister has 5.
Okay, how many do you want?
I mean, like 5 years ago, I wanted 5, but
Really?
yeah.
How big is your family? Is it just you and your sister?
So me and my sister
Okay.
have an older brother.
Okay.
Logan and Maggie are like full siblings. I'm their half sibling, so
Okay.
I'm like the youngest.
Yeah.
And an only child, which is so dangerous. And then
It really is.
I'm really, really close with my god siblings. So of that, I'm the oldest.
So if there's one thing that you would think that you need to improve upon on yourself, what would it be? What could be a roadblock into the singlehoodness? I made up words. Because you're
I
perfect.
could get
And you
regular
know,
manicures, but that's just really time consuming. I'm kidding. I'm really busy. I'm really, really busy.
Word.
So it makes it hard, I think.
Yeah.
Unless you're either cool with being
busy or
busy.
with somebody who's busy.
Yeah. And so
He would have to be a manager to your lifestyle.
I'm not real good with
Sharing.
authority figures. So
Babe, it's like looking in the mirror. Tauruses are real.
we really are though.
I mean, that's it. When's your birthday?
May 13th.
Oh my gosh. Yes. We're like 7 days apart.
May's a really good month.
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lord just blessed us on
Until
those
they
days.
turn into Geminis. Awkward.
Those twins.
Gets real weird.
But you should find a Cancer man. You know that's your love. That's your soulmate. Sign.
Is it? Oh my gosh. Well, if you're a Cancer and you're tall and you're nice and funny, I'm a cheap date.
No.
I kind of am though. No, so I kind of am, and I say that because
You want the finer things in life.
you
You're
know,
a Taurus. Tauruses love
I
the fine
like
things.
real nice champagne.
Done.
I'm shooting a little thing. That's Chris. He handles the riverfront.
Oh, hi, Chris.
Riverfront
Chris.
Riverfront Chris.
Riverfront Chris.
Um,
Finer things in life.
I like, but like I really like, like hanging out. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm going
but you
so
like
much.
a little Brooklyn the Butcher, some exchange
Every
times.
once in a while.
Yeah.
But also, like, Qdoba makes me so happy.
I love her.
If somebody just, like, brings me my favorite thing from Qdoba.
If they just know what you like.
Yeah.
That's really important.
My love language is acts of service.
How about that? Yes, it is, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's us.
Mm-hmm.
That is so true. I'd rather, like, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, if I come home and, like, the bed's made, and, like, the stuff that I don't need to do, or that, like, I want done, get done, I'm, like, I'm over the moon.
That is exactly who I am. Husband and I just had this conversation.
How'd that go, husband?
My husband he's the sweetest,
Mm-hmm.
sweet chocolate teddy bear.
Mm-hmm.
But I have 3 jobs, and on top of having 3 jobs, I also do the video blog and the podcast. So I'm always like, oh man, when I get home, I hope there's some dinner,
Mm-hmm.
or I hope that those curtains are hung, or I hope that the bed's made. God, I hope
I feel
that
like
the laundry, I was about to step in, I hope that the laundry's done,
Mhm.
but I don't ever express those things to him, but like, that's my love language. Like,
Yeah.
if you do those things for me, I'm like, you just get me.
Yes.
You really love me.
Yes.
If you can cook me a warm meal, then you really love me.
Yeah.
And I don't need much.
No, I don't know.
And whatever I do need, I'll just hand you, or I'll just email you the style number,
Mhm.
and that's, and that's that. But yeah, no.
I'll probably just send you the link, and you can just add to cart, and then...
Boom. Put that good coupon code on it,
Right?
and let's go.
You're welcome.
Right. I make it easy, babe. Just, if you would just follow. Just follow what we
You
want.
guys are so cute. No, really, it's pretty simple. But also, like, a lot of things I do are, like, very, like, joinable. I will say.
So you would like it if the person...
Maybe.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah.
Like, the cutest thing that my husband has done recently that just, like, melted my heart was we were hanging out. And at first I was like, oh, not right now. But then I thought about it, and I was like, this is so cute. But he and I were at Monic. No, not Monic. We were at Meta.
Mhm.
And we were having some drinks on a Friday night. And he was like, okay, so let's put these dates in the calendar. And so we now have a calendar that he set up that basically keeps me on track on my events
That
and
is
the
so
things that...
nice.
And he initiated that. So I thought that was very sweet. I was
Yeah.
like, you care about, like, my life.
Yeah.
And that's important because you wanna be seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do, my last lover.
Oh, lover. Lover.
It just sounds lover.
Lover.
No, he's, I think, been helpful
Good.
more recently.
Good.
And I think that's fun, though. Because
Yeah.
it's not, about anything except for, like, hanging out together, having fun. So I think,
Yeah.
like,
Liking the person that you're with is
list of
important.
needs.
Yes.
You gotta be fun.
Number 1.
Be tall and fun.
Tall and fun. What is your obsession with tallness?
I'm 5'5". I can't reach things. It's
That's
really
true.
practical. It's nothing but like.
Chris is laughing. Chris,
It's
how tall
funny.
are you?
Married.
Married.
He's tall, but 6'5".
No, I can't reach things. Handy would be real nice if we're making a list.
I would like.
I love you too. See, also, I just literally, this is very interesting, probably to someone that's not me. No, it's interesting to me. I just had this conversation with my friend Kendra about how, like, my friendships and, like, the other relationships in my life, like, totally not eliminate the need.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But, like, people
Yeah.
tell me I'm pretty because I'm pretty. And people, like, do.
So you don't need that. You don't feel that
Yeah,
need or that
yeah.
urge to have a man. I totally get
But,
that.
like, I also have a king-size bed that's hard to make by myself.
She needs 2 people.
I mean, I'm just.
You could hire a
practical.
maid.
Ooh,
No?
Mm-mm.
You don't want to do that?
I would not trust somebody in my face. Mm-mm.
I will hire a maid in 5.2
Mm-mm.
seconds.
The only, like,
Ooh, Lordy.
house chore thing I don't like doing is,
Yeah.
like, vacuuming.
Ooh, I
And
hate
I've got all
vacuuming.
hardwood floors.
Boom.
So I'm fine.
There you go.
I
Sweat
can
for it.
vacuum a rug. I'm alright.
Vacuum a rug.
A rug.
My husband is cracking up today.
I'm really funny, too. You're welcome.
So what's the one thing you don't like about, or that you don't want in a man?
Like, what's a deal breaker?
What is a deal breaker?
Laziness.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes. I will cut somebody over some laziness.
Yeah.
Why are you here? That's the way I feel. Oh.
Because, like, I feel like there's a time and place. Like, and there's a huge difference between, like
Sunday
chilling out.
afternoon,
Yes.
after you've done your
Yes.
grocery shopping, after the bills are paid, after the
Yes.
house is nice, maybe the laundry is going, and you're in your sweats,
Yeah.
and you're just, makeup's off, you're just relaxing.
Yeah. No bra.
No bra.
Amen.
Right? Hey, Jesus. I mean, that's when you can be a little lazy.
Yeah.
But you better get up when that alarm goes off on the washing machine and get your clothes out and hang them out or dry them.
Whatever.
Whatever you got to do.
If I'm doing something, can you be doing something?
That's all I ask. You know what?
Also, if I'm chilling, can you still be doing something? I'm just so busy. It's okay.
Man, my husband is like, you're talking, but he hears my voice. Anyway,
Yes.
Harvest Homecoming.
Yes.
Let's wrap this up. This
Yeah.
is too much fun.
All the
Hate
fun.
to say goodbye.
I know.
We're in New Albany
Never
right now.
can say
Oh, I
goodbye.
love that song. It's on my little.
I can also sing Untalented.
You're like. This is like a live
I like
profile.
Yeah,
for you.
because I won't internet date. So like,
Don't do it.
I've
done it.
I feel like I have so many friends who have like had very successful things come out of it.
Really?
Yeah. Like I bet 3 or 4 of my friends are married
Through the
from internet dating.
The guys that I went out with were not. No.
I'm just
Bad.
like not good at it.
I'm really bad at it.
I'm not. I feel like maybe if there's one way that I could improve, it would be that I would be a better internet dater in the 21st century.
Because it's really, and you know, I've
It's like
never
a
even
thing.
seen Bumble, or I've never seen, what's the one? Tinder? I've
I
never
think that's
seen
just
it.
for doing things.
Oh. See, and I'm also.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm also like 5 years older than you, so.
Are you really?
Almost.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh,
You just
wow.
said you were 33.
I am. Oh wow.
Don't you worry about doing the math, y'all.
Nobody's as old as Mark though.
No one is as old as my brother.
Dang. But let me know when you start getting those discounts for, old people things. Because I'll go out to dinner with you. What is it called? A senior citizen discount?
Yes!
I bet he gets AARP stuff in the mail already.
I'm
too.
sure. Grandpa Mark, yesterday him swimming in the pool, did you see that?
Okay, I've got questions. First of all, his black ass can't swim. So
Why are you in the water?
Stop letting these girls lure you into the water.
Stop.
You're fixing to end up on a Lifetime movie. And I already know all your stories too. So you kind of already have, just not a lot of people know.
Wow. I might need to get into that. Actually, I don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
I don't
Kristy.
want to know.
You
Let
know
me
why
stop.
I know you don't want to know? Because I didn't want to know. Because half the time he tells me something, he's like, I got a story. And the next thing you know, I feel like I'm going to get called to court. I'm like, what is...
My brother, you know what's so funny? People get so mad at me and my brother because they think that we're too close. And I'm like, we're not as close as you all think. And maybe don't let my
Yeah.
squares on my social media sites like confuse
Just
you.
because
Like,
he's in your top 8 don't mean nothing.
top 8.
I'm MySpace back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my brother's just, he's funny.
He is
sometimes.
funny. He's so
Sometimes,
funny. I mean,
sometimes.
I worry for his health and safety.
Health and safety. Don't even. My brother.
And I'm not even talking about all the fast food.
We got to pray for him.
Every day.
I mean, my brother is a special guy, but he's nice.
He is.
He means well. He doesn't always know.
Mm-mm.
I used to always call him not knowing. I'm like, you are the most not knowing, and I would say a couple of other words, person I've ever known in my life. And he's just like, man, shut up. And I'm like, no, you don't know. You don't know anything.
He doesn't.
And there's a lot of reasons why.
It's probably best.
Families being what they are.
And what do you have to talk about
Right.
or joke about if you don't have those couple in your family?
Right.
Yeah.
And he's the one.
Yes, he is. There was one day, I'm sorry, we're still going on. There
No, we're
was one
still
day, me, my sister, and Mark went to brunch.
Oh, Jesus.
We were going somewhere after.
I
don't
think he
know.
likes going places.
He does.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
He loves going places. And I'm like, my house is so nice.
Hello?
I don't ever want to leave it.
Don't ever want to leave it.
Ever.
I love
I
my
have
place.
porch beers. I have couch beers. I like beer too. Just beer
I don't like
person.
beer. I can't do a beer. I can do
And
a cider.
tequila and vodka.
Yeah.
I'm like international. Did I mention I was funny?
She is very You're so a Taurus.
I know.
That's what we do.
But we ended up going to like a liquor store. I don't know where we were going afterward. But he started telling this story, and all I wanted to do was get out of the car because I wanted him to stop talking. I was willing to throw my body out of a moving car to stop hearing this story.
He just likes to go on it, but that's, you know.
But it's such a, you know, it's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah. Sometimes you feel hostage.
You
right?
do.
You just feel like, oh, let me out.
Yeah.
But I love him.
He's
you know?
lovable.
He is. He's got me through a lot of tough times when we were growing up.
That's what brothers are for.
That is what brothers
Siblings
are for.
are meant to be together.
Just chasing men around school for me. Thank you, Mark. And your many friends. Blessings to them all.
Amen.
Anywho, so Harvest Homecoming this week.
Yes.
Booths open up Thursday at noon.
Luncheon. Yes.
Luncheon's on Friday
Luncheon's on Friday.
at
11.
11 a.m.
Yeah.
Till, how long is it?
What time do you think it'll be over?
to the drinks-
1:30? Is that our plan?
What?
Lunch will be over about 1:30. Show starts at noon.
Probably 2.
Oh, 2.
2.
So-
You get so much bang for your buck.
So just take off work
Oh, you have to take off work because then you have to spend the rest of the afternoon
at the booths.
at the hanging out in downtown New Albany.
There's like so much going on that you guys can't see. It's super hilarious.
And that is how Harvest Homecoming is. So if you would like to volunteer,
Oh yeah.
like, come on, join the fun.
How can they volunteer? Who do they contact you?
yeah, you can holler at me and I'll point you in the right direction.
What's the contact information again?
C. Lewis at harvesthomecoming.com.
Any single men above 6 foot.
We'll say like 6. If you're taller than 6 foot,
Okay.
send a headshot.
Headshots first. Do you want a resume?
That'd be nice.
Do you want DNA? Maybe some fingerprints or a hair sample.
I do have friends that could probably run those things, so just to make sure.
I mean, background checks
You
are
never know
really,
these days.
really real.
You never know.
Because, oh girl,
You never know. So I mean,
Never
like,
know.
if you don't want to provide like a DNA sample, references are acceptable.
Will you date someone outside of the Southern Indiana?
Sure.
I mean, like out of Louisville, because you know my husband is from North Carolina, so he doesn't know anybody. There's no chicks running around here like I remember. No, you don't. Wrong boy, sweetie.
You remember nothing.
You remember nothing,
And you won't remember anything from this day forward if you keep
You
talking.
ain't never seen my husband, boo.
He is dying right now. The sun's
Yes, but I'm serious. I'm protective of my man.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that like vibes are everything.
Yeah.
So all these other like things.
Because there's a lot of New York boys here. They're
Yeah.
like popping up all over the place in Louisville.
Yeah. Well, are they like drug runners or why?
No,
are they
they're
here?
like they're businesses, bourbon,
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
developers, things
No,
like
I'm
that.
down with
I
whatever,
mean,
you know.
do what you got to do.
Be like a good-
show a thigh.
Them or me? I don't know.
Sorry, we may have giggled a little too.
You guys.
But this is why I do this
It's
because
fine.
people need to know Miss Courtney Lewis and
Especially if you're single and over 6 feet tall and have a good job and like to have fun.
good, clean, wholesome fun.
Yes, I go to church.
Pumpkin picking. Is that what they do with pumpkin patches?
Pumpkin
Apple
patches. We got
picking.
those things. Oh my gosh, yes, let's do all those super basic things that look so good on Instagram. I mean, I don't really live a good Instagram life. That's probably another part of my problem.
But that's a good thing because that probably means that your real life is just banging.
I hope
Because
so.
I mean, those
Or I'm
Instagram-
just like at home on my porch. But I do snap that a lot. Eric Johnson was like, I'm sick of seeing you on your front porch. I'm like, well,
Aaron
don't
Johnson, wait.
E&J.
Oh, sorry, Eric. Sometimes I don't know people's last names.
Yeah.
You got to say E and J, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I know who that is.
You're gonna keep seeing me on my front porch too.
I mean,
Maybe
there's
with
something
somebody
wrong
who's
with
6
that,
feet tall.
Oh my God, help me, Jesus.
Help me, Jesus. Too.
So, quick shout outs to anybody.
My mom and Jesus.
Hello.
My sister.
Aww.
I don't know. I just love
Hi,
everybody.
Maggie.
She has an earache. I'm having cousins dinner tonight. Her ass better be there.
Or who?
We're having cousins dinner tonight, so her ass better be there.
I thought you said something else.
And I asked her to bring queso so she could bring me back my crock pot.
got real personal real
But I love
quick.
you. Crock pot. It's not yours.
I think we'll be back every week because she's so funny. Anyway, my husband's telling me we gotta go. Thank you and
Happy harvest.
Happy harvest. One more time. Email address.
C. Lewis at harvesthomecoming.com.
Bye.